Good morning, Detroit, and welcome to Unscripted. I'm your host, Deborah Eddington. Today's topic, are you black enough? The black vote. But first, I would like to say I've lost a very dear friend. Julie, we're going to miss you. We're going to miss you so much. I would also like to welcome a friend home today, you guys. Robert, welcome home, JC. Let's get started. Are you black enough, Detroit? Are you black enough, St. Louis? Are you black enough, Philadelphia, Atlanta, Chicago? Are we black enough? Does the black vote really matter? Does it only matter to us and it only matters to them on election day? It's time out, people. Let's get this party started. As you know, people, Donald Trump is playing the black card. Biden played it in 2020. All of you out there, I know you're tired. We're between a rock and a hard place, y'all. You know who we got? We got Biden, Nikki Haley, and Trump. Nikki Haley says there is no racism in America. I'd like to know where she lives. At least she didn't live where we live. And my ancestors. And if she's Indian like she says she is, her ancestors is turning over in the grave. She needs to keep it for real, so as to get off the train. Nikki Haley is on the gravy train, y'all, as she trying to score a point. She won't score them here. She doesn't even want to talk to the black people, not for real. She hasn't addressed us not once. It really doesn't matter, though. Biden addressed us and we didn't get anything. Obama addressed us and he's black. We didn't get nothing. You got Obamacare? It's really called Affordable Care Act. That's what you got. You got at least 4 were killed while Obama was in office. 4 of our babies were killed while Obama was in office. He sung Amazing Grace to us, and it was the bomb. But guess what, y'all? It ain't black enough. Biden said if you in 2020 told our brother if he didn't vote for him, he wasn't black enough. Guess what? Trump is using the same card, you guys. Trump just got on television nationwide. He pulled out the gym shoes to do the stereotype with us. It didn't affect us at all. Because what we gonna do, we gonna do. And that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. Our vote is so relevant to everybody. That's what's going on at the border because black and brown are crossing the border. They don't like that. They want to shut it down. A lot of us are not happy with it either because we're not even being taken care of properly. And yet, black and brown are coming in and they're giving them what we should already have, a place to stay, food on the table, and clothing. They're supplying it to all the immigrants that cross over into them. But if you want to know how black enough we are for real, pay attention. Trump and Biden went to the border on Thursday. Guess what happened? Nothing. The governor over there in Texas, he decided that every time a black and brown person comes in, he'll put them on a bus and send them into the inner cities. We're starving. We're hungry. We're voting Democrat. Is that black enough for y'all yet? I didn't say vote Republican. I would never tell you to vote Republican. What I'm saying to you is it black enough for y'all yet? Trump says he doesn't want anyone to cross into the border and he's going to deport everyone when he becomes president. Does that mean us too? Because we had to come across the border. We had to come across that water too. Maybe not on that side over there, Texas, but we had to come through the water to get here. You don't want Trump. You don't want Nikki Haley. You don't want Biden. But yet you're willing to vote. Dearborn isn't willing to vote. They were only going to vote for Biden. They're going to hold him hostage. Don't you think it's about time we held somebody accountable? We don't have to hold them hostage. We are the deciding vote, people. We can hold them accountable. It's not about being a hostage. We know what that is. It's time to become resilient. We need to be just like that little plant that's in the ground that you see in the sidewalk. You see them little green clovers coming up out of the sidewalk. That's what we need to be. We need to be resilient. We need to be determined. We don't let them determine for us who we vote for. I was at the polling booth on February the 27th. Number 50. That's who I was. So it didn't matter about that because I noticed everyone was doing their ballots and dropping them off before I got there. I wanted to wait till voting day for the primary on the 27th of February. When I got in there, I was very disappointed because when you fill out a piece of paper to get in and you sign your name and you give your ID, they want you to check right away whether you're Democratic or Republican or undecided. I thought the vote that you voted was your own personal vote. She says, I can't give you a ballot unless you choose a Democratic or Republican or undecided. How is that? Then when I voted the way that I did vote, the machine was already broken and I was only number 50. She says, wait, you have to put it in over here. It doesn't slide through this way anymore because the machine is kind of messed up. We're waiting on them to bring us one. Are you kidding me? I am at polling number 150 and I was number 50. The machine is broken and I'm only number 50. Can you imagine what's really going on here in Detroit? So was the suburbs, were their machines broken on February the 27th? Because I was on 2nd and Shoulder at the Performing Arts School. And the machine was broken and I was only number 50. You should be shamed to even bring out a machine as such as that. That just shows you how some of our own are willing to let this go on as well. Let's get back to the black vote. It's not written that we have to vote for anyone. You choose who you want to vote for. But a lot of us are choosing to vote Democrat, even though Biden is not giving us what we want. But you don't want Trump and you don't want Nikki Haley. Let's talk vote, people. Without our vote, they have nothing. Why do you think Trump said what he said the other day? Trump spoke to us the other day. He said it sarcastically. He said it racist, and he didn't give a damn. Because he don't have to. All he asking for is your vote. He's not going to do anything else for you. Now, all of you are screaming and hollering because the immigrants have crossed the border, but you voted for Biden because you felt you didn't have anyone else to vote for. If you did not vote for him and you did not vote for Trump, we wouldn't even have to worry about this. You want to know why? Because the next time they approached us blacks, they'd have gave us our black agenda. But as long as we keep settling for this, they're going to keep doing us the way that they're doing. A lot of you saying, well, we've made it this far. Oh, we can go further than that if you just really want to go. You want to go there? Let's go there. Don't play these games. This man ain't got nothing that he's going to give you. All you asked him for was to sign the George Floyd Act. If he signed the George Floyd Act, you know what's going to happen, don't you? You know that he's going to have to go back and go all the way back. I'm talking about lean back like rocking chairs, like grandpa's rocking chair. They got to go back. Because if they sign the George Floyd Act, then they mean that they have to do something about their criminal justice system. And then that means their reparations is involved. So they're not going to sign the George Floyd Act. And that's all we ask. But they signed that Asian Act. Let's talk black, y'all. What's the matter? A lot of you are not even responding to it anymore because you don't even want to hear about it. You don't have to respond. Nobody asked you to. I said don't vote. Either way, undecided. And guess what? We'll get what we want. Because it's our vote that carries, people. That's what this fight is about at the border, too. A lot of Republicans think that Biden is going to use the black vote there because he's losing a lot of us black voters. But we're not going over to Trump. We're just undecided. Dearborn is holding them hostage. Dearborn is threatening to go over to Trump, and no, they don't want Trump. But they're going to hold Biden hostage. So Biden today is dropping relief. He's dropping food over to Gaza. He's got to do everything he knows how to do. He didn't drop no food over here in the city of Detroit. And all of you black leaders are running around here, this and that and the other. When it comes to our vote, it doesn't even matter whether you're a black leader or not. Because it's our vote, not yours. We're not getting anything from a black leader. They're going to tell you to vote Democrat, but they can't make you. They voting. They may get a little bit off the top, but the rest of us is not getting anything for our vote. We're getting kicked in the butt. Let's keep it real. Are you black enough yet? We are the majority. We're not the minority, paper. We're the majority. What's wrong with y'all? This ain't no game. You know what I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to vote if you don't want to. But if you're going to vote, make it count. A lot of you, oh, well, he came and he gave you what? I just want all of you. I'm going to give you my email. It's de@theunscripted.info. de@theunscripted.info. And tell me right out. I don't care how you feel about it, how you express it, and how you write it. Tell me what you got from the Democratic Party. Tell me what you got from the Republican Party. Tell me whatever party that you went to and that you didn't go to. And what did you get out of it? Tell me about your light bill if you want to. Tell me right now how you actually feel because your governor has put out a video asking, would you let immigrants move into your home and shelter them in place because all of our shelters are overran. And then tell me how many of y'all are losing your homes in the city of Detroit and she's asking you to move immigrants in. Sure, they're black and brown. Sure, they belong to us. But you're giving them more than what you've given us, and we've been here for years. And there's something else you're not speaking of. You're talking amongst yourselves, but you're not saying anything. Say it loud. You're black and you're proud. Say it. Don't hold back. What's the matter, people? Why is this thing so quiet? Only on Facebook you can chat about it. Now you don't even want to talk no more. Y'all better do something. All you have to do is make your voices heard. I'm not talking about Black Lives Matter. We already know Black Lives Matter. That's why they want us to vote. That's why Trump said what he said. Trump made gold gym shoes and was making fun of us because we buy gym shoes. And he figured if I pull out a black gym shoe and he put his signature on it, that a lot of us were going to buy it because a lot of our kids have Michael Jordan, but he's not a Michael Jordan, baby. He said, he stood out in the audience and said the lights were so shiny he can't see. He only can see the black people. You know why he sees, baby? Because we are the majority, but not the minority. We hold his trump card. And if he can get our black votes, he didn't back down for being racist. He just told you in so many words, I need your vote. He didn't back down from being racist because ain't no future in your front. Don't do like Biden. Biden told everybody, vote for me and I'll set you free. No, buddy. We're still sitting here. And don't get it twisted. And don't care if you get mad. Because Obama was in office and our babies were dying in the street and the police were killing them. And he sung Amazing Grace to us. And I loved every minute of it. Because that was the brother. And the brother can walk. But what the brother did not do, he did not help. He did not help us. Not for real. But we love the fact that he made history. And bet not nobody bother him because we ain't going for it. But tell the truth, he didn't do nothing. But we'll protect him with our life. Because that's what it's about. Had they done anything to him. But what I'm saying to you is, don't sit there and do nothing no more. You ain't black enough yet. This ain't 1963. And come November the 7th, 2024, none of you better not be out there in the street clowning. Because this is not our fight. This ain't our circus. This is not our monkey. These are going to be two white men, privileged white men with young wives, power, and money, which a lot of us do not have. And these two white men is fighting for the ring. You know, the Lord of the Ring? They're fighting each other. Biden and Trump is fighting each other for the ring. Okay? And once then, whoever gets the ring gets the power of the black and over the black and the brown. But if you don't vote for either one of them, and I'm not telling you not to do it. I said if you don't, they don't get the power. Now, if you vote for them, you still don't give them the power. Reparations is off the table too, y'all. So what are you going to do? Are we going back over this again like 2020? Everybody's tired of both of them old men. Neither one of them. And if they got somebody else in office, they're going to do the same thing. We're still less than nothing to them. And those of you that thinks that we're not, because you got a little house and a little car, you're welcome to the real world. We all do too. Pay attention. And those of you that have made the $1 billion, you black ones, why you don't have your own lobbyists? That money that all of you blacks have made, you mean to tell me all of you rich black people couldn't get a lobbyist to lobby for what we want? Pay attention. We're not black enough yet. When we're black enough, they're going to have to do what's right by us. Real talk. I'm your host, Deborah Eddington.